Let's take a chunk out of it. Yeah, you... Also now known as Taylor Swift's new makeup artist. It's giving Julia Fox. Oh my god, stop. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is sponsored by Casetify. I've worked with Casetify a few different times now, and I think I've only actually had Casetify cases on my phone since I got it last year. I think I got this in like November or December of last year. I have one of my older Casetify cases on it right now, and you guys probably know this if you watch me frequently. I'm a very clumsy person. Since I've got this phone, I've dropped it many times, and so far not a single crack. This is the case that I've picked out this time, just while I swap my cases over. Casetify recently launched some new cases with a new technology called EcoShock, I think it's called, which has even more protection. So if you guys have an iPhone 14 and you want to protect it, which I'm sure you probably do, the newer EcoShock cases have got 20% more protection than their standard cases. And I mean, these are incredibly protective anyway. My phone, as you can see, has no cracks. The phone is still absolutely perfect. Any guesses why I went for this particular case? Taylor Swift fans, I'm sure you will understand. Their impact cases for the iPhone 14 with this new technology are 11.5 feet drop tested. 11.5 feet! That's nearly double the height of James. And it says online that they are 5 times the military standard and have been drop tested 130 times from that height without the phone breaking. And I'm fully aware that the cases are more on the expensive side. However, I have also been told that this year Casetify are doing their biggest Black Friday sale ever. So they're gonna have loads of discounts. So if you do have your eye on anything from the website, maybe save it to your wish list and then have a little look at their Black Friday sale, because apparently they're gonna have some amazing deals. And they have over 300,000 different prints that you can put on your phone case on their website, or you can get personalized ones. They also have some that are compostable as well. And the type of case that I have on at the moment is made from 65% recycled and plant-based materials. So just in general, they're a pretty good all-round brand. And yes, the cases are more expensive, but like I said, there's my discount there, and they are doing their Black Friday sale. And since I've had a Casetify case on my phone, I have not broken my phone, which is the most important thing. I will leave a link down below. In today's video, I'm going to be trying some more products that are kind of like viral on TikTok, and I've seen a lot of ads for these products. There is some really cool stuff in here, and I'm going to give you my honest thoughts and opinions. I've got those DIOR lipsticks that supposedly don't transfer at all. I'm really hoping that some of these live up to the hype, because on TikTok, they look beautiful. Let's do it. Okay, so product number 1 is the e.l.f. Sea Bright Putty Primer with 2% vitamin C. I'm a little bit skeptical because the one ad that I did see, it was from a lovely girl called Ricky, and her pores kind of look like they shrunk after she used this once. I think for that reason we need to do a before and after of the pores. Before. Okay, so I don't know why my first thought was to smell it. A lot of vitamin C stuff kind of smells like oranges. It doesn't smell like oranges, but it is orange. It looks like this, and I'm just gonna take my finger and scoop it in there. Or should I do that? Is it the same kind of... Okay, it feels like a very similar texture to the Putty Primer. Maybe I should just rub my finger in it, you know? No, let's take a chunk. Let's take a chunk out of it. I don't know, that much. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's put it on half my face first. Interesting texture. Kind of similar to the regular Putty Primer, but yeah, let's put it on this side of my face first and really kind of like push it in. I do like the e.l.f. Putty Primer, but I feel like it doesn't really mattify me. Okay, let's put some on my forehead as well. I like the idea of having vitamin C in a makeup product, because then you're kind of like doing your skincare and your makeup at the same time. Yeah, to me it feels more hydrating. I'm gonna try and like push some into my pores. So this is the side that I've put it on, and this is the side that I haven't put it on. I don't really know if I see that much difference. I think it's helped to kind of blur my pores a little bit, but not kind of as significant as it seemed in the videos. I'm just going to put some on the other side of my face, and I mean, to me it just kind of feels really similar to the original Poreless Putty Primer. It's done a little bit of smoothing, and also as well, if something doesn't work for me and it's worked for the person in the ad or on TikTok, I'm not saying that they're lying. Obviously stuff works different for every person, but for me personally, I don't think that that is as good as what I thought it was going to be. It's nice, don't get me wrong, it is nice, but it didn't magically make my pores disappear, unfortunately. I'm gonna do a little bit of base makeup and I'll be right back. Cool, so I have just put on some of the Rimmel Kind and Free foundation in the shade 160 Vanilla. I used my Too Faced Too Faced concealer, and for my cream bronzer I use the Nude Sticks Nudies face contour stick in Bondi Bay, which I need to bring down my neck. I'll do some powder bronzer down there in a minute. The next thing that I'm gonna test, I'm so excited for. This has been out for ages now and I've still not tried it. I'm not gonna lie, I did order it when it first launched and then I put it in a drawer to be like, oh, I need to put it somewhere safe, and then I completely forgot that I had this. This is the Beauty Crop and Amelia Olivia collaboration. I've got the Glow Milk blush. I don't know why I've kept it in the bubble wrap. So if you didn't know, Amelia Olivia is a TikToker. She seems so lovely. Oh, it's got plastic wrap on it as well. And she has collaborated with the Beauty Crop on a blush and a setting mist. And I have seen these all over TikTok. But in the meantime, while I'm doing my blush, I'm going to do my setting mist test where I put some eyeshadow on my arm, spray it with the setting mist and see if it smudges, because sometimes they're designed to just kind of like make your face look less powdery and they won't necessarily stick your makeup to your face, and other times they will. I'm just going to take this dark brown eyeshadow from Colourpop, whack a bit on my arm like that. Oh wait, let's look at the mister. Oh, it is a pretty fine. Oh, okay, yes please. Right off the bat, I'm not too crazy about the smell. That's mostly because my skin seems to react to everything and anything, so that scares me slightly. I mean, it doesn't have anything in it that I'm allergic to, that I know of. So the blush, it looks like I'm gonna have to give it a good old shake. It's very pink. So it has a pump. I'm a little bit scared because I don't want to put too much on. Okay, I'm gonna start with just the tiniest little dot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared because it is like that is bright. I'm gonna do one side at a time, I think. Oh my god. Yeah, you need the smallest amount. Just where I initially applied it with my finger, there's a tiny bit of it kind of like gathering. You know what? I saw somebody kind of like debunk this on TikTok, and they were saying that with the formula, it applies the best when you kind of like work it, I think, into a brush or a sponge first, instead of kind of dotting it on your face. So I'm actually going to try that on the other side. I'm going to take some on my brush onto the back of my hand first and kind of like do this, and then yeah, okay, that works a lot better, you guys. You know what? It's actually a really nice colour. It might be crazy bright and I put way too much on this side, but it's actually a really nice colour. I thought it would maybe look crazy, but if you just put on a small amount and then blend it out, it's giving that kind of Kylie Jenner, Dior, baby pink blush kind of vibe. I always blend it out too much and then I put powder over the top and you can't see it, so I'm going to put on a bit more. Yeah, I'd say just be careful. I don't know Vi's kind of like dotting it onto your skin, because when I did that at first, it kind of clung in a few patches, whereas if you do this, absolutely fine. The packaging is so cute though. I kind of wish it had like a doe foot or something, or like a squeezy applicator instead of a pump, just so that you had a bit more control over like how much product came out. But in terms of the colour, I think it's really pretty, and it has that slight kind of like, it's not a shimmery glow, just almost like a hydrated glow. I've just found a strawberry cream in my bag. What a day. Strawberry cream is the best quality street. Don't fight me on that. Doing my extremely attractive setting my face. I mean, it's a good job that my jumper is covered in speckles anyway. I feel a bit like noddy at the moment. I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlighter. But yeah, I don't need to add any more blush because you can still definitely see it through my makeup, which is good. This highlighter is from the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk face palette. Stunning palette, 60 quid, but stunning, 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 stunning. Base makeup is done. I think I did my eyebrows way too heavy, didn't I? Oh well. So let's now test if this is gonna smudge. Oh my god, I get so excited every time. It literally doesn't bloody budge. Ah! Spray it all over my face. I can put up with the slight rose smell that I'm not particularly a fan of, because if it can hold my makeup on like that, I don't care. I love that. I love the mist. The next makeup item is potentially one of the most beautiful makeup items I've ever seen. It is also one of the most expensive makeup items that I have in my possession. For some reason, unknown to myself, I was sent a PR package from Pat McGrath Labs, also known as incredible, iconic makeup artist, also now known as Taylor Swift's new makeup artist for the Midnights era. Pat has used this palette on Taylor. This is the palette that Taylor wore to the VMAs. And look at the packaging of this. What I wish more than anything is that this packaging was on the actual eyeshadow palette on the inside. Because like, look how stunning. But then this is just plain black. I've had a couple of ads on my TikTok for Pat McGrath in general. One that was just like of one of their models, but one which was a promoted ad from Danielle Marcan. I think that's her name, Danielle Marsan. She is incredible, and I'm not gonna lie, every single ad she does and every single video that she does of makeup, it makes me want to buy it. She's also done an ad for the DIOR lipsticks that are coming up. God, I've got some bougie stuff in this video, don't I? A real mix of like much lower end stuff and then like the highest of the high end. But look at this palette. Look at the shimmers. I've actually used a couple of the shimmers before this video, but they are like nothing I have ever felt in my life. Like Pat McGrath eyeshadow formulas, nothing compares. I would never be able to dupe this formula of eyeshadow because I don't know what they put in them. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. They are just so incredibly reflective and sparkly and shiny, and like, look at those, that duochrome one. It's actually like putting stardust on your eyes. They are just so beautiful. I'm not gonna go quite as crazy with like the graphic eyeliner look because I need to go and walk Pinky after this video, and I also need to go to Asda. So I haven't set my eyelids yet, so I'm just gonna go back over with my sponge. Let's start off with a little bit of this dark brown on my outer and inner corners, and I think I'll do a kind of like halo eye type thing. Wow, okay, that's really dark actually. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to say as well, this is called the Mothership palette. I did not mean for this to get so dark and smoky so quick, but the eyeshadow is just so pigmented that I didn't really, I don't know, I guess I didn't anticipate how dark that colour would be. Oh, you know what I feel like I should be using for this? That tape stuff that I got in Primark. Okay, so I'm bringing that shade. Whoa, this looks really uneven, doesn't it? There was me saying that I didn't want to do something too crazy because I'm going to go walk the dog after this, but whatever. It's giving Julia Fox. One of the slight downsides to this palette is it is so heavy. As in, like, it's quite hard to hold it with one hand because it is so heavy. So I'm just really blending out that shade with a clean brush to make it super, super smoky. Right now, I've mostly just made a massive mess, and I'm really hoping that these shimmers are going to save it. So I'm going to take that duochrome one and put it on top of this. Oh my god, stop it. I'm barely even touching my finger in there. Are you kidding me? I'm going to take a bit of the like silvery kind of colour, I think. Also going to put that on the inner corner. Oh my god. I can see why they called it the Mothership palette. Let's just take a bit more of that darker shade. Okay, now is where I take the tape off and then see that it's a horrible mess. I shouldn't really have done it that way around because now I'm missing all the concealer from under my eyes. There is a tiny bit of fallout from those super sparkly colours, but like, sorry, what? I'm just going to add a bit of powder foundation where my other foundation had come off. Kind of want to put a bit of that silver shade down the very centre of my lid. Actually, that doesn't really make much difference because it's just so sparkly anyway. Okay, so on my lower lash line, I'm just taking that dark brown. Let's take that incredible duochrome over the top and the centre bit of the silver. I just can't get over the colours. And then on my very inner corners, I'm going to take this shade down here. Amazing. I'm just going to put on about 72 coats of mascara and I will be right back to do my lips. I just used the Authored mascara. I really like this mascara. It's Tanya Burr's makeup brand. Never hear anybody speak about it, but it's a really good mascara. Now for the main event. Oh, I don't even think you can read it. What is Dior doing sending me a PR package? And it was a Halloween Dior package, which I didn't realise that luxury brands did Halloween. So again, I've seen a few ads of these lipsticks, and another one was from Danielle. It is the Rouge Dior Forever transfer proof lipsticks, and I have got 3 different shades. I don't know which one to go for. I think they're all going to be quite dark and grungy because it said it was a Halloween package. This is what the packaging looks like, very bougie. Oh, okay, that one's very dark. We've got a dark red in the shade Forever Daring. I mean, it would be a good test. Forever Nude line. Okay, it's like a brown. Forever Passionate, which is like a red. Forever Nude line. This one's slightly more brown tone and it's got a slight hint of red in it. I feel like it goes with like the undertone of the eye. I'm just gonna put it on. Wiped off my lip balm. This is a transfer proof lipstick, apparently. Let's go for it. Oh, it's creamier than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be really matte. Okay. It's a little bit patchy. Let's do a second layer. I feel like I'm doing a Halloween tutorial. Shall I just do a little... Okay, I don't think it's dry yet. I think you do have to wait for it to dry because a little bit's just come off. This is weird. It feels like a slightly stickier lipstick. Let me just... I mean, it's transferred. Still transferring. I'm gonna leave it for another 2 minutes and then I'll come back and we'll see if it still transfers. It still feels a little bit sticky. Like around the edges it feels a bit sticky. In the middle it feels dry. Let's try it now. We have an improvement. Around the very edges, I guess it's still drying. After a couple of these, let me do it on the middle of my hand. There's like the tiniest little mark of transfer, but I would say that is pretty transfer proof for a colour this dark. Okay, we've got to the point now where it is completely transfer proof. Oh, I had glitter from my eyeshadow like on my hands and I've just put it all over my lips. This colour that I'm not a fan of is quite patchy. In the kind of kiss test, the bits that were still a bit wet around the edges kind of came off and now it looks even more patchy. I don't really like the formula of it. Like it's just like, it feels like a sticky lipstick. And the more I do this, it's just a bit patchy. It kind of just feels like a liquid lipstick, but in bullet lipstick form. I've just used an oil-based makeup remover. Oh my god, I look like a blob doll now. I thought that I was gonna like that more than I did. I'm a bit disappointed, especially with that colour, like it was quite patchy. I think it's just the colour that I picked because I mean most dark lip colours like that, whether it's a dark brown or like a dark burgundy reddish purple kind of colour, they do tend to usually be quite patchy. I don't think I've ever come across like a dark lipstick that's not a little bit patchy, but I'm disappointed. I thought I was gonna like that a lot better than I did, but it definitely was transfer proof once you let it dry. I would say put it on and wait like a good 2-3 minutes before you start going around kissing people, just in case you were planning on doing that. The contrast, I've just used a Dior lipstick. I'm using a Primark lip liner that costs £1 in the shade Toast. I'm then going to put on one of the Kylie Cosmetics plumping lip glosses. This is in the shade Curve Him and it's like a nude shade with a little bit of a sparkle in it. I don't know how well that's picking up on camera. And I saw ling.kt do a video, like an ad. Why does it not smell of anything? Okay, wait, hang on. I need to smell something else. The Dior ones kind of smell like, I don't know, how you would imagine your grandma's lipstick would smell. This Kylie one does not smell of anything. There is no scent. Now I'm getting worried that I'm losing my smell. I don't think I am, but let's put some of this on. Oh my god. This sounds ridiculous, but I breathed in and I could feel like a tingling in the back of my throat. I thought for a plumping gloss it would smell like cinnamon or like minty or something, but it just has no scent. It is definitely starting to tingle. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, it's getting a bit spicy. I can really feel it. It's not as painful and strong as like the Too Faced lip injection. It's just, I would describe it as like a medium tingling sensation. It's not like crazy tingles where I feel like it's doing a whole lot to my lips. And the gloss itself, it's not really sticky. It feels nice and hydrating. Oh my god, the more I do that, the more it's tingling. I actually really like the formula of the gloss. It feels nice. It doesn't feel like stringy and gloopy. It feels good. It's a good gloss formula. I mean, it's been a couple of minutes now. Do my lips look any bigger? Overall conclusions. It's a nice gloss, but if you're getting it specifically to plump your lips, you may be a bit disappointed. But if you like plumping glosses and you want a nice gloss, it feels nice. Okay, everyone, that is it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Oh, I can't get over that Pat McGrath palette. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If there are any other viral makeup products or makeup products that you've seen people do ads for that you would like me to test, let me know. Don't forget, if you would like 15% off of Casetify, you can use my link, which will be down below. I hope you guys are really good, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!